Okay, so given your question, your fraction is given by a plus b over u plus 1, c over u plus 1. So your fraction, when you want to do partial fraction, first step you have to identify your fraction whether proper or not. So if you can see here, this is quadratic. When you expand the two factor below here also quadratic. So the first step is identify it proper or not. Proper or improper. So if you have proper, we continue. Step number 2, factorize the denominator. If you have improper, you have undergo long division. Then after that, step number 3, after you factorize your denominator, then you split according your factor. Then you determine your ABC for numerator part. Then number 5, you build out an equation first, get same to the denominator. Then number 6, find out your ABC. Then number 7, substitute back. Alright, so roughly. So when you have this, we expand back denominator u plus 1, u minus 1. It will be u squared minus u plus u minus 1. So u squared minus 1. So improper fraction quadratic. This one also quadratic. Therefore, we're doing long division, 2u squared divided by u squared minus 1. So what we need here, to get 2u squared, we need a coefficient of 2 to multiply with u squared. So we start with 2 times u squared, you get 2u squared, expand for the negative 2. So your balance, you minus, you get positive 2. So this fraction 2u squared over u plus 1, u minus 1 equals to quotient 2. Remainder positive 2 over divisor u plus 1, u minus 1. Then only for this part, remainder part, we're going to proceed for partial fraction. So from here we can identify A is 2. Alright, then we start with the proper fraction where 2 over u plus 1, u minus 1. Proceed to partial fraction. Factorize the denominator, already factorized in the given form. So split according to the factor and we can get hints here, linear factor, both of them. U plus 1, u minus 1, and also ABC also denoted here, denoted as B, here denoted as C. When you have linear factor, numerator is constant. Alright, then we get to one equation, get same to the denominator. So B need to time with u minus 1, C need to time with u plus 1. So you get a one equation. To find step number 6 to find your ABC. So we have two unknown here, B and C. So we need 2. So to find ABC, you can let or you can do comparison. So for this case, we have two different linear factors. It will be easier for us to use method let. We can let the u to be 1, another u to be negative 1. So once we get u equals to 1, we substitute inside. As long as your value is come from the factor here, it is your roots, it is your 0, you can eliminate that factor, you can find the C. So when u is 1, you eliminate this factor, you find C. C is 1. And then for another roots here, u equals to negative 1, you substitute. We get B. So lastly, refer back to the original fraction, where our original fraction is come from 2u squared over u plus 1, u minus 1 equals to quotient. We already found a is 2 plus this part expressed in partial fraction, b is negative 1. So negative factorize out, we get negative 1 over u plus 1. Then c is positive. So therefore, b is negative, c is 1. So the complete partial fraction will be expressed like this. So after we find this a, b, c, then we continue to find question b.